Hey, Toby, this is Coach Fox. It was so great to see you out there the other day, and I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get this video back to you. You have definitely been working hard. I can see it. Um, you look so mature now, and it's so much fun for me to see you out there. You have really put yourself in a great position to be able to have some success and fun this year, and way to go, man. You know, of course, you've got to keep it up. It's never just a one-time thing. It's a lifelong effort, and I think you're gonna. I think you're after it. I think you're gonna do that. I'm just gonna give you some very small things here that, hey, we're just gonna work around the fringes right now because you've got the basics. I love your stance. We've talked about this before. You've kind of starting off in this 50-50 position, and I see that you've implemented a two-step load, or kind of a step load. That's awesome. I don't usually teach that because most kids can't do it correctly, or at least comfortably. I want you to keep working at it because I think it will work for you. Chipper Jones does this. He just retired. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Prince Fielder does it. And what we're talking about is this. Boom. Okay, so you're doing your load by completely taking your foot back in a tapping movement, and then you're going to eventually bring it forward here again, right to there. So there's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot right with it, actually. Let me just give you some things at the fringes here that you should be aware of. Okay, and every great swing starts from the ground up. All right, from our feet. I want you to watch your back foot right over here. Okay. It may sound small, but I want you to look at what happens. First of all, great position right here. Love the way that your knees are inside of your feet, both of them. You know, that's great athletic position. If you look back on the old days here, it wasn't really like that. You were not quite as athletic in this position where your knee was over your foot and maybe even a little bit behind it. So great job of adjusting. Now keep looking at that back foot. And did you see that move there? So as you're shifting your weight back to do your load, here it comes. Well, I'm sorry, I'm going the wrong direction here. All right, let's take a look at it again. All right, so here's the starting point. There's your load. Watch it again. Okay, we're watching this back foot right here. Notice how your toe is pointing straight ahead now. And boom. Okay, so what's going on here? As you're shifting your weight back, you're moving your foot back towards the catcher, and your knee is also moving back towards the catcher. So remember that nice inside the foot position that you had with your knee right here? You're about to go the other way. So now your knee is outside of your foot. That's not as much of a strength position, not as athletic a position, and I want you to try to do your load while still maintaining that knee inside the foot position. I will get you a picture or video of people doing that, and once you see it, you will say, aha, I get it. And then also, I want you to, again, see what your foot is doing here. I know it looks small, but it's very important. Let's get you back to 50-50. Where is 50-50? Okay, right there. All right. So do you see? You're on the inside of the ball of your foot now. Watch what happens as we go forward. You take the ball of your foot and you move it back towards the catcher. How can you do that if your weight is on the ball of your foot? Well, it's not. Your weight is on your heel right now. I want you to think about always having the weight on the inside of the ball of your foot, and you will not be able to perform this little maneuver with your foot when you've got your weight properly on the inside of the ball of your foot. Why is this important again? Well, every little movement matters. And when you move your foot back towards the catcher, you're now making it a longer path for your hips to get into hitting position in the next movement here. And we'll get to that in a moment. All right, so that's adjustment number one. Always keep the weight on the inside of the balls of your feet. All right, adjustment number two is when you do your tap here, again, both both knees need to be on the inside of the feet. So let's kind of erase some stuff here for the moment. Erase. Okay. So as you do your load, I'm going to draw little stick figures here. Your knees should still be at kind of this angle, your shin, instead of back in this direction. Again, hard to draw it, hard to talk about it. You'll see it when I can get you some drawings. Same thing with this front foot, Toby. We want you to be tapping very gently in an athletic position, and right now I'm going to exaggerate, but you can see that, let's draw it here, there's a generally kind of this going on with the angle of your legs, and it should actually be the other way. It should look, when you're doing your movement, whoops, kind of your knees are right here, and this knee is right here, and in that position. So you want to be more like an X instead of an O. So there's like kind of an oval in the middle here. No, that's not a very good oval. Maybe there's an oval kind of like right there, and we don't want that oval. We want to have more of a knock-kneed position. All right, I'm talking too much here. Let's keep you moving here. Boom. I love this, Toby. This is the classic position I call the running start, because it looks like your legs, you're kind of running right here. That's awesome. And your upper body is just whipping around, and your head is in one spot, and it's really cool to see. So here comes heel plant right there. Watch your head. It's really in the same spot, and boom, there's contact right there. Is that pretty? Yeah, that's great. And then you make an effort to straighten your knee out and really pop that hip through. That's cool to see, buddy. It's really cool to see. Again, just to go back in time here, here's your swing. You were just learning kind of this new swing where you were getting your hip into it, and you did a good job back then too. I mean, that's really great. I can see, though, that you're much more comfortable and strong, and it's just a whole lot of fun for me to see. So I hope this was useful for you, and I'll try to follow it up with some more specific stuff for you later. Thanks, Toby. Great to see you. Talk to you later.